This video goes out to anyone that has been abused or that has been in an abusive relationship. I've been in an abusive relationship for 6 years. It happened right after I got married. I've been with my husband for 7 years and married 6. During that time, he's been verbally, emotionally, economically abusive and physically abusive once. I could have filed charges during that time, but didn't, and I can only explain that because I was completely humiliated going outside the home with welts on my face and a black eye. I thought that I would wait until my face looked better, and so I took a picture of my face and and was going to take it in when I looked better in person. And a couple of days later, my husband deleted them, of course, off my phone. And I was keeping a journal during that time, and I had indicated in the journal that I felt like he was going to take my life. I was so completely helpless because he had me pinned down on the floor, and I lost count of how many times he hit me in my face. During the time of being with him, I have a 4-year degree as a nurse, and I have, a career, and was proud of that. But during the course of our marriage, I started drinking and used drinking as a coping mechanism. I suppose because of my age, I just felt like, and because of my pride, I felt trapped and didn't feel like I had anywhere to go, and I didn't want to ask family, even though I involved my brother and his wife and family at one point when I was completely desperate. I had no money and I needed to get out. He was just being so mean. And I got out, but came back as a lot of abusive people do, or victims do, in abusive relationships. And I can't explain the stupidity of that decision, except that it was stupid. And because of the loss and coupled with the abuse, my self-worth and my value as a human being was in the dirt, and just everything that I contributed to the relationship, lovingly, and because I'm a good person and I have a big heart, none of that was valued. And I have been working for Stephen the last a year and a half, and worked 2 years where he didn't pay me anything. And I've been saving the last 5 months for a car, because he told me that I needed to, in order to leave, I needed my own car, and I don't have one. And so I've been saving for that. But Jared, my son, needed some help in California, and I went down there because he's going through a divorce, and I used that money so that I could go help him. brought him back here, and now he's helping me. So thankful for having family, for it's just been really hard not to have anybody around me and having to deal with everything on my own. It's such a blessing to have him here. So Stephen told me day before yesterday that Jared's 2 weeks is up and that he needs to move out. And well, after he treated Jared like he did, as you can see in the video, he treated him just like he did me, for no reason at all. Jared was just as sweet and nice to him as I've been throughout my marriage, and he, for no reason at all, just started belittling him. And now I came to a decision. I mean, Jared and I both, we looked at each other and said, that's it. That's the last straw. And if he would have really known me, he would have known that he shouldn't do anything to hurt one of my kids, because I'm a mama bear and I'm going to come after. That's it. So we have been preparing behind the scenes to leave. We're going to get a police escort here to when we box up my things, so in case he tries anything, you know, we'll have somebody here. And we're leaving. We don't have the funds, or because of money spent. Jared is unemployed and drawing unemployment right now, because he was going to come here and stay and work here, but there's no reason to stay. So we're moving to South Carolina, which we decided today, and need help financially. If anybody can donate until we can get on our feet. Both he and I need jobs when we get there. So if you're able to help, we'd really appreciate it, and know that it'll be a blessing from God. Thank you.